Hey everyone, this is the XM Kraven 1/4 scale, and basically it's a bit of a custom. I added few things uh, here and there. As you may know, the original XM Kraven was basically the lion in the front and Kraven is in the back. And Craven had camouflage pants pattern and more of a green tone. And I just a couple things I wanted to focus on with the Craven that I want. Two things. One, I want Craven to have the actual classic watercolors and pieces that he has as close as possible. Because the actual classic Kraven has the tight orange pants and the ballerina type of shoes. And with this here, I was thinking, I'm like, it's not too bad with the actual XM's take to modernize the character with a little bit baggy pants and set of boots. And so I was like thinking, you know what? It can be happening and it can be done with this, whatever I have in mind. And the second thing that I wanted to do was bringing Craven to the front and make him the one in charge. It kind of like changes the dynamics here, where you see like the lion now is more into like a standby pose, waiting for Craven's command. Where before I just thought, you know what, it's a lot of lion and I really want a Craven statue. And Craven looked kind of hesitant and waiting for the lion's move. So this way it kind of changed the dynamics of the statue. Of course, I could have not done this without the great Rafael Rivaldo Jr. He's an amazing guy, whether being the skills or the patience and be on the same page with my vision. So let's just go quickly through the changes from top to bottom. So the first thing, like I mentioned, the positioning of Kraven and the lion. Lion was in the front, Kraven in the back. And I really wanted to be Kraven in the front. And Raphael was definitely seeing that my vision as well, and he played around with a couple things, and he ended up, making a hole for the lion to be in the back and Craven in the front. A little bit of front, Craven's foot sticking out. He asked, "Is that okay?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, definitely, for sure." And I was worried about this here, the spear covering the face of the lion, but it ended up perfect. It's just on top of him. Nothing is being covered when it comes to the lion's face. So that's the main major thing that happened. Now, when we come to repaint. Raphael repainted the whole lion, and specifically what I wanted to focus on the face of the lion. If you notice, the older one, or the current XM one, has the white all over the cheeks and kind of like drastically with in there. So basically with the new current custom repaint, it's just showing a reference of a lion, a little bit of white under the eyes and a little bit of white under the nose, so that kind of made the trick. And of course the whole tone of the skin that Raphael offered is like, you know what, I can do it. I'm like, sure, go ahead. That's with the lion and the positioning. Now when we go to Kraven, the first thing, or one of the things that he did, the spear, he changed it to be more metallic. If we start from the top, the main on the vest is, I want it to be a little lighter, kind of have like a yellowish, kind of like a light lion mane. And the vest itself, I requested to be orange, where the face of the lion on the vest with the green eyes, just like kind of the comics. And with these two bands, I wanted first to make just this band as the leopard famous one. And just I would say, man, you know what, maybe we can just keep this as white on the left hand of Kraven. But one of my friends was like, you know what, why not just go for both? And yeah, it ended up happening, and I actually think it's much better. The gloves or the hand drafts, that's what I was kind of worried about. And I'm like, should I go do the zebra, or you know what, it may not be pulled off, but Raphael did an amazing job with that, and it just looks spots on. You know, he has a little bit of extra, of course, the wrapping going on the hand, but you know, and I'm like, you know, that can be dedicated to the XM's modernization of the character. And one of the other changes on the major ones is the pants. It was camouflage, and now it has the same print like the bands, which is the leopard, classic leopard. And he did an amazing job, like the whole blurring of the print. It doesn't kind of look like pronounced, it's kind of like blurry, just like a skin. You have to see it kind of in person, and I hope you see it in the pictures. And the boots, I thought, you know what, maybe we can add a little bit of dirt, just because he's, you know, he's a hunter, he's always running around. What's the odds of being it perfectly clean? So that's one of the things were added. So that's kind of in a nutshell the whole changes for this XM Kraven, and I definitely want it to be classic. I'm a classic guy. I love the whole Spidey universe with the classic villains, so definitely he's going to go on the back of the display, joining the other villains. And beside that, I'm just really thrilled. I have one of a kind Kraven. Hopefully other collectors, you know, will go ahead and customize it based on whatever they want to do. It'll be interesting to see. But I'm really happy with mine. And to me, it's one of the most anticipated statues this year for me, just because the amount of thoughts and work and patience that went through it. And I think it definitely paid off. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.